Welcome back. Time now to go into the 814. I'm here with Megan Stanton, owner of Marigold Holistic Pet Care. Megan, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me again.
So you have your little friend here. This is Cash, right?
Yes, this is my dog Cash.
Hey, buddy.
He's 10. He's
What's
been
going
around.
on? You just hanging out, chilling? Hypnotized by the spinning wheel?
I see that.
I feel like some viewers have that problem as well. Okay, so you're telling us a little bit about, letting our pets become a better version of themselves.
Exactly, yes.
I like this.
Yes, so dogs and cats, I mean, I include cats too, because they can suffer from behavior issues as well.
Yes.
They're animals, as are we, and we require certain types of enrichment.
Yes.
We read books, we watch TV, we run, we exercise, we do all these things, but sometimes our pets aren't able to utilize those outlets like we can freely. So it's up to us to provide that to our pets.
Yeah, so they're not, like chewing up the carpet or
right, and that's what happens. And I say that they find their own fun.
Exactly.
And that is the garbage can or chewing up your table or whatever.
Stealing a mailbox.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, they get creative in finding their own fun.
Yes.
And for your pet to be not only a good member of the family and not causing havoc in your home, but also for their own well-being. They need to have that enrichment, and there's lots of really great ways that we can provide that to them.
And you guys, they have some special toys and things like that.
Yes, I brought a couple of my staples that I have in my training bag when I go to training clients' house, and some of my clients might see these items and recognize them. So a couple of the things here. So, for example, these two right here. These are just feeding mats, I guess you could say.
Okay.
So you can put the dog's food into, or cat, into these little crevices, and the animal has to work to get them out. It takes a little bit of time. So it's you have to feed your pet every day, so why not use the opportunity to give them some sort of enrichment when you do that?
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be for a dog that eats really fast. A lot of times people say, oh, give this to your dog if they eat really fast, which it does help.
Yeah.
But this is also an opportunity to give them enrichment, or dog or cat. Another
it's like
thing,
like an intelligent test.
Yeah,
it's like
right.
Testing their brain teaser.
Make them, you could get to the end really quickly, or kind of create, enrichment along the way.
That's why they hide my M&Ms in the office. You gotta find them.
There you go. That works too.
Okay.
So then we also have a really cool thing that I have for clients is also bubbles. Ooh. I mean, how cool is that, bubbles?
Yeah.
In some dogs it takes a little bit of time, and especially cats too, a little bit of time to get used to the bubbles when you blow them, and they might follow them and sniff them for a minute, and then after a couple times they're like, oh, this is fun. And I like bubbles more so because it's tangible. I don't like laser pointers. A lot of times people use laser pointers, especially for cats, but it's not tangible, and that can create a lot of frustration. So if you want to do something like that for a cat, use like a toy on a string on a stick. You know, you can make that at home.
I've seen cats chase the lasers, and they do seem frustrated sometimes.
It's not
it
tangible.
Was under my hand.
Yeah, it's not tangible. So they're not really, in my professional opinion, I don't suggest them. I don't like them for that reason. Yes, they do get enrichment, but you're kind of like,
it's like a tease.
It just doesn't work out so well.
Yeah.
So another two things that I have here, I'll bring those in front of Cash, and then I'll let him demonstrate.
Okay.
Is this is a puzzle toy, so you can put treats in this, and then the dog has to push it open to get to the treat.
Okay.
So you close it after you put treats in, and then they can then open it up that way to get the treat out. And this is what's called a snuffle mat. These are cool. You can actually make them. It's just a sink mat for your sink, and you use felt to create a snuffle mat.
A snuffle?
Because they have to snuffle inside to get to the treats. Dogs and cats both can use. Ferrets can use it. I mean, honestly. So I'm going to do this real quick with Cash. I'm going to throw See, he already knows.
He knows what's happening.
He knows what this is. Yeah, so you just shove some treats down in there.
Snuffle them.
Or you could put their food in it.
Oh.
I have a lot of dogs that I use this to feed them their meals in. Again, another opportunity, you have to feed them.
Exactly.
So why not use it as a point for enrichment? Nothing ever, in my opinion, replaces a good old walk.
Okay.
Get them out, get them to walk. And if you're an Instagram follower, if you just search the hashtag stop and let them sniff, because stop and let them sniff. dogs' olfactory systems are so complex that whenever
Yeah.
they're sniffing, so much happens and their brains are being used, and they get tired from that mental stimulation. Because sometimes, I mean, I know when I read a book, I'm like, okay, I'm tired now.
Yeah,
but I wasn't
exactly.
doing anything. I
No.
was sitting down. So stop and let them sniff. You know, that's a big thing too. And you can get really creative. There's lots of Facebook groups that you can join, Canine Enrichment, Feline Enrichment, and get them out, get them moving, and get their brains working. They're going to be happier, and they're going to be more behaved.
And they also can reach out to you.
100%.
Yeah, because you can help them out. How can they contact you?
Yep, they go to my website, marigoldholisticpetcare.com. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram. You can message me that way as well.
Awesome. Megan, thank you so much.
Hey,
I
thanks
think
for
we need to
having
get
us.
one of these snuffle mats here for the
Yeah,
office.
you can get them on Etsy.
Ooh.
I buy them on Etsy, or you can make them yourself.
Okay, that sounds good. We'll get a snuffle mat here in just a bit. Folks, we have much more still to come, including